So welcome to the self-clearing process from the Powerful You Foundational Tools program. You can use this at any time that you feel overloaded or overwhelmed from the day. Anytime you want to get a little more clear. And the great thing with this is that all you're required to do is to sit back, relax, and let yourself expand out. Go through the visualizations, allow the energy to move and change what is going on for your body and in your system. So like with all of the energy sessions that I do for people, I'm going to invite you to step into that expand out energy. Really allow yourself to expand way out. Become as big as the world. And go beyond that. Go as big as the galaxy. And go beyond that to as big as the universe. And maybe even beyond the universe. Really allow yourself to become lots of space. Right? And take a couple deep breaths. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to expand out a little more. Breathe right into your belly. Expanding out as you breathe out. And just take a moment to allow yourself to just see how far out can you expand. How much can you drop into this, allowing it to drop you into the present moment? And allowing the sounds in the background to guide you, to allow you to drop even more into that deep meditative state. The place where it's easier to access your intuition, your knowing, your consciousness. And as you continue to expand out, allow yourself to become aware of the center of the universe. And at the core of the universe, you're going to ask for the flush to take place for you. You're going to ask the universe to turn that on. And notice how the energy comes in from all directions around your body. Every direction coming in and washing through your system down into the core of the earth. And from there it's able to expand out and connect with every being on the planet. And so as that energy is coming through, it's flushing away the stuff that you don't need anymore. And the earth has no point of view about whether the energy is good or bad. It likes all of it. So all the stuff that you don't need anymore, you can send it down. And you don't even have to try. You can just allow that energy to come in and flush away everything that you don't need anymore. Effortlessly, easily. flushing into the center of the earth and connecting you even more with all the other beings on the planet, with all the life on the planet. And so just take a moment to take some deep breaths and to feel that energy flood into your body. So expand out to let more of it in. And let it just wash through you, draining away everything that's not yours. Everything that you've picked up that you didn't mean to, that you no longer need. Right? It can effortlessly wash away old beliefs, all the old crap that's gotten stuck in your system. The more you expand out and allow this process to happen, the more it will. This is not about efforting. This is what it feels like to receive. This is the ease that you've been asking for. So take a deep breath, expand out, and allow that energy to flow through even more. And each time you go through this process, you'll notice that it's easier to let that energy flow through. It's easier to let more and more of it in each time. Allowing you to have more ease, more receiving. So keep expanding out. Imagine opening up like a beautiful flower, opening up to the sunshine and allowing the energy of the sun to come in, the energy of the universe to come in. And as it washes away everything that you no longer need, it's also going to recharge your cells. So take a couple more deep breaths. In and out. Noticing the energy just moving through your body, right into the core of the earth. Reconnecting you with everything on the planet. Now that you've had some time with the flush, washing away the things that no longer serve you, work for you, I'm going to get you to turn your attention to the energy that you've been projecting out into the world. Everywhere that you've had a judgment about someone or something, and just allow yourself to become aware of all of that energy that has been projected out. And I want you to know that you can reclaim that energy. And so what you're going to do is you're going to just ask for that to come back. And it's kind of like taking all of the energy out of those judgments, and they just fall flat. So they don't have any impact on anyone else. You're going to pull the energy that fuels them. You're going to pull that back into your body as just a pure source energy. It's kind of like fuel for your cells, for your being. You pull all that energy back in, reclaiming it, the ultimate recycling. Yeah, and you just pull it all back in, pull it all back in. The nice thing with energy is that it just follows intention. So if you just open yourself up to the idea that it will pull back in, it does. It is that easy. Allow it to be easy. And each time you listen to this, allow it to be easier and easier each and every time. The process should be virtually effortless. So if you're efforting to do this, then drop away the effort and allow it to happen. Allow the energy to move. And then the next stage, the next process, is to return all of the stuff that's been projected at you. And you know what this is. It's all those times that people have looked at you and judged you and had those thoughts, and they've come up just automatically. And without having any judgment of the fact that they are judging you, we're just going to be aware of the energy, aware of all of that stuff that has come at you today and in the past. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine just putting all of that in front of you. You're going to gather it up. Gather up all of those projections, all the things that people have hurled at you. And for some of you, you'll find that there's images. You may find that you see them as symbols or images, spears, stones, or just blobs of energy, or nothing at all. It doesn't matter whether you see anything or don't see anything. I want you to know that the process still works. Whether you see it or you don't, it still works. So for some of you, may just feel the energy, being able to put it out in front of you and sense this pile of energy in front of you. And so you're going to keep throwing all the stuff onto the pile that has been hurled at you, knowingly or unknowingly. Throw it all in front of you. Throw it all in front of you. Allow yourself to really expand out and grab all of it and throw it in front of you. Right? Expand out and let's just grab as much as absolutely possible. Yeah. Keep expanding out and keep throwing it on the pile. It doesn't matter how much there is. Whether there's one item or a billion trillion items, it makes no difference. It's all good. So keep throwing it on that pile. Expand out and grab more. Expand out and grab more. Throw it in front of you. Throw it in front of you. Good. And then what I'm going to invite you to do is to take that pile and you're going to give it over to the universe. And you're going to ask the universe to return it to whoever it came from. So it's not you returning it. It is a third party. So there's a separation, and you're not attached to sending it back with any malice or force or vengeance. And then it doesn't bounce back and forth, constantly returning. So you just hand it over, just that whole pile. Hand it over to the universe and know that it will be taken care of. And then notice how much lighter it feels in your body. How much more space there is in your body. How much more ease there is in your being. And the more you work with this, the more clarity you will have, the more ease you will have. So I'd invite you to play on a regular basis, with or without the recording. A wonderful self-nurturing tool that you can use at any time that you feel you need to.